Down now now, down now now, down now now, down now now now. Welcome,
Hey guys,
episode
welcome to
3.
the Coby&Tanner podcast. Let me shrink down here.
Today we're going to be talking about totalitarianism, war, and communism.
No, we're not.
And how the U.S. is headed straight for it.
No, we're not going to talk about that, actually. This isn't that kind of podcast. But it's good to see you, Tanner.
It's good to see you.
It's been a while since the last
Wonder how
podcast. This is episode 3, correct?
Okay, I got it. Yep, episode 3. Yep.
If you're just tuning in, this is the Coby&Tanner podcast, as we just said. If this is your first time being with us, welcome. We're glad to have you.
This is your first episode watching. This is the Coby&Tanner podcast.
If this is the first podcast you've ever watched, this is the Coby&Tanner podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
And you've clicked off by now. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but if this is the first podcast you ever watch, I'm sorry. Because I've never watched a podcast, so I don't know what they're like. But I guess you just get on here and talk about shit. So that's what we're gonna do.
Conversation.
I think on our last episode there, we ended off on talking about our favorite animes, right?
Yeah.
So that's a good thing to jump right into. So I'm gonna let you start. All right, favorite anime of all time. Go.
Of all time, Death Note.
Okay.
Now, can I put a disclaimer? I haven't watched a lot of anime, so there's a short list to the percentage of
I've never seen Death Note, but I know the guy who made that made Attack on Titan, and that is like one of the greatest shows a man can watch. Honestly, it's
yeah, they say it's one of the greatest ever made.
I mean, honestly, it would work even if it wasn't an anime, but literally, anime is the best style for that show.
Right.
Really go into detail. It literally revives the fear you have of zombies, technically, and post-apocalyptic dystopian worlds, because that's what that is pretty much, and it really revives your fear in stuff like that, because honestly, who's scared of zombies anymore? You got Black Ops zombies, you got all these stupid The Walking Dead,
Yeah,
and then
which should have ended 7 seasons ago.
Yeah, true, but if as long as it's making them money, who cares? But
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's why they do it.
But when you take zombies and supersize them and make them, even scarier looking than rotting corpses, that's it's brilliant. But you've never seen that,
right? I've seen clips and I've seen the first episode.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's really good to get into. I was gonna talk about Avatar: The Last Airbender too, because that's an American-made anime, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But it is seriously, it's great. I showed you the first episode, and the first episode, it does a lot of what a lot of good shows do, like Adventure Time and Steven Universe I was telling you about. At first, it starts off as this really just dumb, stupid kid show, and then eventually, slowly, it starts turning into this big lore-filled world that gives you story everywhere, and just every little thing you see can have a story behind it, or come back up later, 10 years in the future in the plot, sometime up here. It's just, that's incredible to me. I love it when a show does that. I think that's why those shows stick with me the most. And Avatar: The Last Airbender, I don't know what it is that was so special about it. Because eventually it stopped doing the kids stuff. It would always have it in there, just little funny, comedic character moments, all that,
All right.
But then it would just go into some serious business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it is I think it did come out in 2008. So I mean, what's spoiling now? And it's on Netflix for everybody to watch. But no, it's a wonderful show. And Attack on Titan, though, it's it's really upsetting, because you follow the main character Eren through and it's so heartbreaking to see this. But like he's going through all the training and I am gonna spoil this because it's a highly popular anime and a lot of people watch it probably. So
Skip about 15 minutes if you don't want to spoil.
Yeah. But no. So like you follow this character all the way through like his training and like his motives on why he wants to do what he's doing, and you really learn like to get behind his perspective and appreciate the goal he's going for, and you fall in love with the character is what I'm saying. And then first mission gets his fucking legs bit off, is just in a fucking shit show, like just it gets it's awful.
It's knocked around.
Yeah, he's like in a Titan's stomach, like his first mission. It's just total shit show. But then it's a good thing that like you feel this way for him because he gets this power that nobody else has, like most animes do and stuff like that, and it restores your faith in the character that he's gonna be important. Because I mean, when he gets his power, he's literally like the most important character in the show at that point.
Right.
But and I love that show a lot, and because like I said, it like instates your fear of like zombies pretty much, like technically, and the the character, and like I thought it was funny because I'm trying to like talk about this, but my mind is going straight to One Punch Man because it's like it's something that shouldn't work but works beautifully. Like almost kill your character in the first few episodes on his first mission. That's something that should not work, but it worked beautifully. And then One Punch Man, make a character so strong he can beat anybody in one punch. It shouldn't work, but it does, and it's wonderful.
Yeah. Death Note, I think my favorite thing, and what Jeremiah, who graduated with, I never watched anime. There for a long time, I wasn't really the guy who was like, anime, nerd, blah, blah, blah. But, I wasn't into it. I didn't watch it. So he tried to get me to watch it for a long time. And I finally did. I don't know what it was. I think it was... I don't really remember. I think it had to be like 2019 or just something like that. I don't know if I was bored or looking for a job or what, but I finally watched it. My favorite thing that stuck out to me, and even now, my favorite thing about it now, is that just how smart the two main characters, Light and Ryuzaki, are. Pretty much the whole show is based on them, like, just one-upping each other all the time. Ryozaki's constantly trying to prove his suspicion that Light is the Kira, the one who's doing all the killings, and Light is always just staying one step ahead of him, and then I don't know. It's just they show off some insane intelligence.
I mean, I don't know that because I've never watched the show, but it does sound entertaining.
Oh yeah,
I know my little
it does.
cousin,
Yeah.
Sean, he's gonna be starting his own YouTube channel soon. Everybody give him around.
Okay, give him a hand.
If you don't know, that is a very recurring joke here on the channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never watched that show, but everybody that has ever talked about it said it's wonderful. And like Jump Force, I love that game. And you can't play as Light and Ryuk, but like they're in the game, like a major part of the story too, which is like, that probably
strange.
That puts them on a very high standard. Then I mean, if they're that good, but you said you wasn't the kind of guy that was like anime is stupid for nerds and stuff, and I was the exact same guy. Like I was that guy. You're not that guy. No, I was that guy, and
you're not that guy, pal.
In elementary school, I remember it all started in elementary school. Dragon Ball Z Kai, dude, on Nicktoons. Like, listen to me. When I tell you, like, my buddy was trying to get me into this show so hard. Like, he was like, dude, literally just go home. If it's on, watch it for 5 minutes and you're going to get hooked. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not doing all that stupid crap. What the hell? I got SpongeBob to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, I mean, one day it was just on. I was like, you know what, dude, fuck this. And I clicked on it. And it was I remember the exact episode it was. It was Goku when he just finished up his fight with Cell and
Mm-hmm.
made Gohan fight him. And it was just so like, I can't remember where it took off after this, because like after I started watching it for the first time, because I don't remember when I first got to sit down and experience the show, because Dragon Ball Super came out in like 2015 or 14. I can't remember.
Uh-huh.
I think 2015. Um, and I can't remember exactly when I got into the show. It was like 4th or 5th grade maybe, which I don't know what year that was. But that was the first episode I'd watched, and I had so many questions. I was like, who is this? Who is that? You know, why are they so cool? Why is this just such a cool thing?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I think then I got on YouTube and just started going down this rabbit hole, like all day, of like Dragon
Oh
Ball, Dragon
yeah.
Ball, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball. And it was like, my mind is like, oh my god, this is something like completely new that I think is going to be awesome. And just,
Mm-hmm.
that's such a good feeling. If you've ever like found something like that, something you've been completely in the dark about, and then just jump into it head first, like all at once.
Oh
And like,
yeah.
you get to go down this huge rabbit hole. That's kind of what it was with Avatar: Last Airbender too, because like
Mm-hmm.
jumping into that, you know nothing about it, but there's this huge fan base, this huge lore, like, you know, just like canon, like storybooks and all this stuff, and like even a sequel series, The Legend of Korra, and everything, which I still haven't finished that, but it's like with Dragon Ball though, you literally got old school Dragon Ball, you got Dragon Ball Z, and then you got Dragon Ball Z Kai, Dragon Ball GT. This is all different series, and then
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Super, which is where we're at right now, and that's hundreds of episodes. And I mean, but if you want to talk episodes, you know, look no further than One Piece. You know, like, oh my god, like, just stop already, please.
Yeah. So, and going back to Death Note really quick, uh, it also at the end it hits you with like a very like philosophical theme. You know, it the entire thing is that philosophical theme, but at the end, that's where Light really starts addressing it, and that's when spoilers, Light gets finally he gets some proof against him, and the detectives catch him. And
Well, thanks, Tanner. I mean, I was probably gonna watch that, but you know,
oh, okay, okay.
well,
And
no.
so at the end, you start getting this theme, and even the characters they start talking about it. To my knowledge, I haven't watched it in 2 years, I think, but this theme comes up that the detectives have been spending so long and so many years trying to find Light, trying to find Kira and bust him. But what Kira was based on in the first place was punishing criminals. He started using the Death Note to punish criminals
Mm-hmm.
and punish those who were
So like a
uh,
vigilante type deal.
right. Punish those who uh, were rotten to society, so to say. And so when they finally catch Light and uh, catch him as Kira, Light says, you know, your your job is to catch people like me, but you're going to lock me away because I'm punishing criminals. You know? So you guys are Kira's yourself. I've been punishing criminals, and now you're
That's
going to
deep.
punish me.
That is
Right.
deep.
So,
Yeah.
and it's just, it really challenges you to think that, you know, like these simple moral questions
Mm-hmm.
that shouldn't be, you know, like, okay, obviously murder is bad, but is war immoral? And obviously lying is bad. You should never lie, but
Is
what if it's to make your friend feel good about himself? Should you lie then? It's kind of like
is
where moral questions are taken very far,
mhm.
very further than they should be.
That's like a question is, you know, is murder, you know, murder is obviously bad, but then it's like, is murder in the name of justice, like, is that bad? You know, like
Right, right,
that goes into that a lot. I like that.
right.
Another thing I want to talk about this is how anime literally, at least in the Shonen Jump anime, that's like Dragon Ball, Demon Slayer, One Piece, you know, all that stuff, just the superhero story pretty much, you know what I'm saying? It's it all has the same formula. A group of good guys. You start out with one good guy, and slowly he starts getting friends, and all these people that you come to care about, and you watch them conquer their enemies, go through and face these struggles and challenges, and get stronger as a team. And it's like, stronger as an individual, but then stronger as a team too. But it's like, how have they done the same formula? Because I mean, it literally happens in every anime. You start out in Dragon Ball. You started out with Goku. He meets Bulma, then meets like Yamcha, and just Tien, and then the whole group slowly comes in. Vegeta, all these people, Krillin, and you got this big friend group that like, okay, wow, just you got this big friend group that you love and care and like appreciate about all these characters. But then there's the one strongest guy in the show that you know of, because like in Demon Slayer it's Tanjiro right now that I know of. I haven't met but then it goes into the thing, because I think I just got to the episode like where they show the more powerful people, like who's more powerful than Tanjiro, like the higher
Hashiras,
I guess. And then in Dragon Ball, it's Goku was never the strongest, and he still isn't to this day. In the show, because like at first, Goku wasn't. At first, Goku's like the strongest person you see, like when he's still just a kid, and then it goes into, here's an enemy that he can't beat, but he gets stronger and finds out how to beat him, and it's the same thing. Literally does it in One Piece, does it in Demon Slayer. I've not watched Naruto. I mean, but how can we sit here and talk about good anime without talking about Naruto? But I think I'm just speaking for myself and for Tanner, because I don't think he's seen Naruto. But none of us have seen Naruto. But I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. And that's what's unique about animes like, Death Note and Attack on Titan. And that's what makes you love them more. But no anime is as guilty as doing that than JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because, oh my god, every season is just a different story, a different, like, friend group that comes together and gets stronger and beats their enemies. It's literally like
the same thing.
Yes, it is.
The same thing, but different.
But it's still entertaining. You love it. It's just because the characters are so over the top and like wacky and crazy and stupid and just like so cool too. That's another thing. Like Jotaro in season 3 is just so cool. And then is it Joseph Joestar in season? He's in the first season. That's part 2 though. He's so cool. And then before him, Jonathan. He's so cool. And then it just keeps going down. And then, like, you got Josuke and then Giorno. And I think the new season of JoJo comes out in December, I think, on Netflix. And the main character of that one is Jolene. So I'm hyped for that. I cannot wait.
Jolene?
Yeah.
Jolene.
Begging of you, please subscribe. So with all that out of the way, that was just our starting off topic, and if you've watched the podcast before, we'll go into like 4 or 5 different ones, and what we're now going to transition into is we have some show ideas. I've actually wrote an entire list. I thought you just said that as like one word, and I laughed because you went show ideas.
Show ideas.
But I'm gonna talk about these and all these and ask Tanner's opinion on them. Some of them don't need opinions, because literally like some of these are Coby and Tanner play cornhole, Coby and Tanner go bowling, Coby and Tanner go mini golfing, Coby and Tanner go regular golfing. I mean, what's to talk about that? But so I got this whole list here, as I said, of just stuff that I want to do in the future for so these are our future plans. So the first one I have on here is Laugh Off, and I have a little description next to it. That could use a different name because it's kind of stupid, but this is a very early idea, and we actually almost got to this, but I literally just didn't do it. So I'm gonna read it. Coby and Tanner collect a series of videos that they think will make the other person laugh. They both will find 10 videos to share with each other, and whoever laughs has to endure a weird punishment. If none of them laugh, they're both safe, or they both get punished. I guess I don't know how that works. I feel like we should both like have a weird punishment, because if the video isn't funny, then we need something to
we should call this skit Impractical Jokers.
No, but Jackass. But for this, the I've never seen anybody do that. That might be like a thing people do, but like this idea, like in general, like collect videos that they think. But the reason I put this on here and the reason this exists anyway is because I've said this before, is like I've watched literally every try not to laugh video on YouTube that is available to this day. And, you know, sometimes they're good, sometimes it's like, but, you know, I never laugh at them anymore. It takes so much to get me to laugh if I'm really, like, trying to not laugh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll laugh, crack up in our videos and stuff, but, you know, that's, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm faking it or anything, you know, like the orgasm my wife had, but other than that, it's like, I'm just kidding. Your face.
But you're just like, you know, you're just relaxing.
Yeah, I'm
You
having a
find it
good
funny.
time.
But
I'm not.
if you're trying hard not to laugh, that's a different thing.
But the thing about that is though, when you're trying not to laugh, that makes things 100 times funnier. Is the thing.
Right.
So that's kind of where that stemmed from. But we literally almost did this. Tanner collected the 10 videos, and for some reason I just didn't. And by our next recording session, I didn't have enough because like I started
Yeah,
collecting
thanks,
them like
Coby.
right there. Yeah, but that was gonna happen, and then we didn't. And this next one, I literally ripped straight out of a dead YouTube channel. You guys may know Cow Chop. They did this. It needs a different title, but this is what they call it.
Cop.
Excuse me? I'm just kidding. Amazon Prime Time. If you guys watch Cow Chop, you know what that is, but I'm gonna read it. And I did put in parentheses needs different title because it does, because you know, plagiarism. Coby and Tanner buy gifts for each other anywhere they can, you know, online, in stores, whatever, and they open them and play with them on camera. 5 gifts each, or, you know, 10. Maybe if it's like a Christmas special, we'll do more. Something like that. That's
Can we rename it? Yeah, I was gonna explain that. Can we rename it Prime Time from Amazon?
No, we can't, Tanner, because
okay.
I mean, you know, the
Coby
name.
and Tanner Prime Time.
Yeah, but you know, if you can go watch right now, like look up Cow Chop, literally COWCHOP.
The name is up for grabs.
Amazon Prime Time. Sorry for all the Apple listeners that just heard me burp in their ear, but you know, it happens.
Borp.
But that one definitely does need a different title. But you can go and look like what we mean about that if you look up Cow Chop.
Step 1: get money.
What? Where did that come from? Oh
yeah, it's
yeah,
based on buying gifts. Step 1: money.
Okay, and this one I called Playtime, which is a stupid title, and it does need something different. Coby and Tanner get naked, and I'm just kidding. Coby and Tanner sit in front of a camera and do challenges / board games. Just something that would be funny or whatever is what I put.
Also naked.
Yeah, you know, can be naked, doesn't matter. It has a
Coby and Tanner Playtime.
No, it's not going to be called that, but that's just I had the idea in my head. No, I had the idea in my head. I was like, I got to write this down so I don't lose it, and then, you know, I just wrote that down. And I put in parentheses could use a different title, but it's whatever. So there's
Must use a different title.
And then the next one on the list is random horror games off Steam, you know, which is exactly what it sounds like. So not much to talk about there. But, you know, what I don't like about that is, like, all the big YouTubers do it, like Markiplier. I think old PewDiePie does it. God almighty.
Dashie does it.
Yeah, but I love Dashie, so, you know, it doesn't, you know. I wouldn't care to copy after him because he's a good influence. You okay?
Okay.
Everything good?
Yeah, I thought my headphones were messing up, so I had to check them out.
Oh my gosh. This next one is one that I need to happen, like right now. But I don't know how to go about doing it without getting our channel shut down. Coby and Tanner's movie nights.
Is this Playtime again?
No. Coby and Tanner's movie nights. Coby and Tanner watch movies and make fun of them. And at the end give final reviews and criticisms. So basically, you know how we do our reaction weekends? I'm talking to the people, not you. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to the people, not you.
I answered.
So you guys know how we do our reaction weekends, you know, and so
which is our most famous series, definitely.
Which we got to get back. We just don't know how to record our faces and reactions and put them in the video, but we'll figure something out to get that back to you guys because that's one of our favorite things to do was reaction weekends. But you know how like we'll watch the video and like as we're watching it, you know, we make fun of and like comment and you know. Praise it if it's good enough, and at the end we'll be like, We don't always do it, but at the end we'll be like, okay, so this is our kind of final. Yeah, 9 times out of 10 it sucks. But we've had some gold mines. Like in the last reaction weekend that I put up with Aaron, like there was some good videos in that were genuinely scary. But the movie reviews is I don't know how to do this without getting completely copyright frigged, because like it's, you know, you got channels like CinemaSins and like Found Flicks and, you know, Dead Meat and stuff that's whole channels are around reviewing movies, and like Decker Shadow, you know, it's they do movie reviews and they do like funny little skits and stuff just over the movie. They make fun of parts, they, you know, they praise parts of it, and that's what we want to do. But I don't have the YouTube knowledge to do stuff like that.
Your door.
Yeah, that was weird. I'll edit that out. It's okay. No, that was my aunt.
Oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, ghost got on camera.
Could you imagine if like okay, yeah.
It just blew up. Sorry.
Okay, so
speaking of doors blowing up, I just finished Breaking Bad season 4 today.
Really?
Yeah. Speaking of doors blowing up,
Gus.
Yeah.
Oh, did that leave an impact?
It destroyed
on
Gus.
That,
that was disturbing.
It was very disturbing.
I mean, does his body just have like no pain tolerance? How does he just walk out of there like that?
Well, Tanner, have you ever been blown up and had half of your face removed, buddy? Spoiler alert. Whoa. It's literally.
I mean, how do you just do that?
It's been around since 2000. Have you ever been blown up before? Do you know how it works? Don't judge if you don't know
I'd say it's pretty painful.
I mean, you don't know. You'd walk out and try to get some help. I mean, you wouldn't just.
He didn't try to get some help. He dusted off his jacket.
Maybe that was his call for help.
I'm so glad he died.
He didn't dust off his jacket. He fixed his tie.
When he first came in the show, he was a sweetheart. He was so kind to Walter. I loved him. He was my favorite character in the entire show. Not Walter, not Jesse. I loved him. And as soon as he tried to kill Walter, and he never stopped trying to kill Walter,
Walter did.
I didn't like him.
I just challenges for him. You got it.
He did, but I don't know. He could have dropped him as a client. I mean, as a worker.
But I mean, you got to think about this though. Walt's brother-in-law is, you know, literally in the DEA, so I mean, he's a liability. You got to think about this. And
what I'm saying is, everything Walter did was for his family. If Gus came to him and said, "I cannot continue to have you working with me or have you being seen around me. Your family is on the line here. Don't say a word." 100% Walter would have shut up. He would have went home and he would have continued living.
But did Gus really know Walter that good?
Yes, I mean, Gus did research on every single person. Like, I mean, but listen, ever.
It's a thing, like, because at this same time, Gus was also fighting with the cartel. So I'm sure he didn't want the anxiety of, well, will this side attack first or will this side? You know, he didn't know what Walt was capable of at the time. Because you got to think, Walt had Jesse kill the dude that was Walt's
Gale Bedecker.
Yeah, Gale. Yeah, he had him kill Gale. So, and that was literally a direct attack at Gus. So it's like
that wasn't an attack. That was defense.
Well, I mean,
that was defense because Gus was going to kill Walter.
Okay, but do you?
And that was defense.
Do you think Gus would just be like, "Oh, okay, well, he defended himself, so I'll just"? No, he's gonna keep going after him and trying to get, because he can't afford the anxiety, because he on this side he's got the cartel and on this side he's got Walter and Jesse to worry about, and it's what do you think of Mike?
Mike was my second favorite character behind Gus. Once he started to just, I don't like that he was the one trying to kill Walter, and he was kind of being a jerk about it, but he has to do what Gus told him to. Gus pays his salary.
Exactly. And I understand exactly why, he goes for that salary, because, he's got his daughter and stuff that he's always talking about, which, totally respect that as a character. Okay, so that was our little Breaking Bad review.
Anyways.
Hope you enjoyed that. And spoiler alert, it's been out since 2008, so come on.
Yeah.
And then this one, I'm excited for this one. I'm moving on with the idea list, by the way.
Can I say one more thing?
No.
after I hated Gus for like a season and a half, hearing him like scream once yeah. Oh my god, that made my night. I was like, he dead.
Did you see it coming? Well, they build up to it pretty hard, so yeah.
I seen something coming. Yeah, so I didn't know that's what it was gonna be, but yeah.
I'd be wrong if I said that I stopped liking Walter, or that I would be wrong if I said. I would be lying if I said I liked Walter throughout the entire series, because I haven't watched it in a while, especially the later seasons. So, I can't really go into too much depth on what I'm talking about right now. But I noticed that, like, at first, he's just, he really, he turns into such a badass at some point. Like, when he does that shit to Tuco, like, and, like, just makes him look like such a little bitch. And then, he just, like, stands up to people, the what's my name and all that, like, it's so cool. But he's got these little...
No, sorry, continue. I said that to... Yeah.
Sorry. He's just got these little, like, moments where he's just such a coward. Which, I can understand, because you got... Excuse me. He's got a family to worry about and all this stuff, and, he's new to the... the meth business, so, obviously, I'd probably do the same thing around drug dealers, but, like, I don't like how how in this scene, he's a hardcore badass, and then in this scene, he's, like, begging Gus, to, like, not...
You're right.
But, I digress, either way, go ahead.
I see TikToks all the time saying how, like, oh, the coolest characters in film history, and Walter White, Heisenberg, is on that list.
Because he can be.
Throughout 4 seasons, Lily and I are going to start the 5th season whenever we can, but we've watched just the first 4 so far.
Mm-hmm.
Just about the coolest moments ever is when he walked out of that. You remember when he, like, showed off his smarts to that guy in that store who was trying to buy stuff, and he walked out and he said, "Stay out of my turf."
Exactly. That is
that
badass.
And
moment.
What just happened to Gus are the only 2 moments. And just like you said, throughout most of the 4 seasons so far, I'm sitting here thinking, that was, he grabs his gun and he's walking and he's acting all big and bad, walking up to Gus's house, and Mike calls him and says, "Go home." And he's like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm going home." Like, yeah, he doesn't seem like a bad boy most of the show.
You can't call him that when, like, literally the most of the time you're spending with a character is him, typically being a coward.
Yeah.
So we discussed our favorite characters, and I'm going to go into my least favorite character.
Okay.
Skylar. I do not like Skylar at all. She pisses me. Your husband gets cancer. You learn he makes meth. And, like, just... Wait, did you get there yet?
What?
Nothing. I'm going to stop talking about it because I don't know if you got there yet.
Well, I've got to everything you said so far.
Okay, well, you didn't hear what I just said, so that's good, I think. Did you hear what I said?
You said she learns her husband makes meth.
Yeah, did you...
That's what you said.
Did you get to that part, or did I just spoil that, like, hardcore for you?
That was the whole season 4, because remember, they have to use that money to buy the car wash and launder it out?
In a while, but yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah. She becomes cool after that. She joins Walter back. She's not as... She becomes better than she was before. Can you agree to that?
You gotta get farther.
Does she get worse again?
I'm just not gonna talk about it. It's better to just experience by yourself. Let's continue with this list, because that's a whole nother discussion.
I didn't actually give my favorite character.
Oh,
and before, let me say this one thing. My least favorite thing about Walter, I'm the same way about you. I can't lie and say I loved him throughout the show. I haven't. My least favorite thing about him is he is sometimes a jerk to Jesse.
Yeah.
Jesse has it hard so much. He tries so hard and he fails a lot. And he has such a good heart. but he is a jerk to him.
Yeah,
so many times.
Jesse can't be my favorite character because I swear you did too.
He's not mine either.
We went to school with a guy just like him, and I think I told you. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, okay. My favorite character. Can you guess?
Walter Jr.
No, but I love him.
Hank.
No, Hank is a closeted racist.
Huh?
Saul. He's so funny.
Saul is awesome.
He's so good.
Saul
He is the best character. He literally has his own spin-off show, yet he's the best character in Breaking Bad. He's so funny.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Okay, list.
Let's go back. List. I just texted you who that was, by the way.
Okay.
He just reminds me of him so much.
Oh,
in every
you should have told me that.
Possible and form. Okay, really, just watch it. Okay, so the next one, I'm very excited for this. Science experiments with Coby&Tanner. That's various science experiments we find online. You know, like the elephant toothpaste. Where they put and it goes like that. You know, I want to do that.
Speaking of Breaking Bad, science experiments with Coby&Tanner.
Meth. No.
Hey, listen, I got college. I got college to pay off.
Yeah.
Wait, can I say that?
Hang on.
Is it illegal to say?
Like hinting at the fact that you want to make meth? Let's move on. Coby&Tanner play badminton. That's the next one. Me and Tanner have actually had some very heated games of badminton, so we thought it would make a good video.
Yeah.
So, and then Coby&Tanner.
How would you record that?
I've actually thought about that. I would put the camera right perpendicular and parallel with the net.
The net.
This.
Okay.
Yeah, so it shows both of our sides and how we do it. And then maybe we could have like a
different angles, several cameras.
Yeah, like one that'll face you, and then like one that'll face me, and then maybe one behind us on either side. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
And then the next one, I don't even know why I'd try to do this because I'm horrible at basketball, but it's Coby&Tanner play basketball. I just figure it would be funny to watch me get humiliated by this guy.
I haven't touched a basketball in years.
I haven't touched a ball in years either. I got mine cut off. And then Coby&Tanner play horseshoes. I'm a god at horseshoes. That's why I put that on there. I wrote that down as me and my cousin was playing horseshoes, and I was dominating him like ringer after ringer, bro. And then
you're just like doing everyday things. I'm just like at work and it's like, oh, Coby&Tanner work at Walmart. Like
Coby&Tanner walk like. And then this one, I feel like this would be like one of the best videos on the YouTube platform. Is Coby&Tanner play paintball. I feel like that would be so funny, and like we each have GoPros, and like we have a set area like where because we did that in Rec Room kinda, and that was so funny. And
I was so bad.
Yeah, you was terrible at that night game. Like I was just killing you over, and then you was like, I gotta get off. Like
the best thing I did was when I was climbing up that rope. I was trying to get away from you, and then I was like, wait. Why am I not just shooting him?
Yeah,
and I just jumped off the rope, and as I was falling, I was shooting you.
You guys,
that was the only cool thing I did, and it was an hour long.
You guys don't know what we're talking about because we didn't record this, which we don't know why, because it was an awesome moment.
It was just fun, yeah.
It was just us playing, Rec Room and VR. Okay, so the next one I had on here it's kind of the same thing as horseshoes. Coby&Tanner play cornhole. Figured that'd be entertaining. Coby&Tanner go bowling. You got destroyed in bowling on Rec Room too. We've got to make a 30 points. Video. Yeah, we've got to make a Rec Room video. You was beating me.
Maximum you can get is 300, and I had like 30. It was like 30 or 50 or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember what I had. And then Coby&Tanner go mini golfing. That would be a great video. I don't have descriptions next to these because why would I?
Yeah. And they're pretty self-explanatory.
Coby&Tanner go mini golfing. Coby&Tanner go up to the counter, buy 2 clubs and then 2 balls, and go on a mini golf course where they hit balls into. I'm just kidding. And then Coby&Tanner go regular golfing. I'm pretty sure I put both of those in there right after we played Mario Golf.
Mm-hmm.
And then hang on. And then Coby&Tanner play volleyball. That's another good one. That would be the same as like this. So various like recreational sports. because I loved our Wii Sports video that we did, videos that we did.
Yeah.
And, you know, turning that into real life, I think would be absolutely epic. And then this one could have happened, but I kind of ruined it. You're going to be mad at me for even saying this. Coby&Tanner go camping. Yeah. I bailed out on camping with Tanner like really hard one time. And then the last entry on this list, it actually wasn't that long ago, and I still do feel bad about it. Because like I was literally like, yeah, I'll be there in like an hour. And then I got off work and I was like, look, I don't want to. You okay? Okay. And this one I actually just put into the list like an hour ago. The Random Adventures of Coby&Tanner. Which, this is something that I do on a regular basis, but I feel like recording it would be the best thing ever. Sorry. The Random Adventures of Coby&Tanner, which I already said. Coby&Tanner, Tanner, and Dutch, it's my dog, get into the car and go into
You have a dog?
And go into a complete random direction and find cool places to explore. Maybe make a little movie with some lore and a story behind the area when we get there. And I had a great idea in mind for like the first one. Like we go and like we find this place, and I have no idea in mind of where that would be. And we just go there and we get out and like we make this movie there. So it's like we get there and like we're looking around and stuff, and all of a sudden the camera pans over and like here comes our car again, like our car that we pulled up in, and then we get out as me and you were like watching ourselves get out, and we're like, what's going on here? And then we go on like a little adventure in the place to figure out why there's a time loop going on and why there's two Coby&Tanners. So yeah, I thought that'd be really cool. The intro to every episode will be the cool movie opening. I'm not going to talk about this movie opening idea I had because I don't want anybody to steal it because I loved it. But that concludes the show ideas. And then I had another list.
There's one more.
What?
Not show ideas, but an idea I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
I talked about, yeah. Oh, you want me to go ahead?
No.
Oh, okay. I explained it shortly, and I'm pretty much going to say the same thing. And right now, I explained it a little bit in a Life is Strange episode. I think it was maybe the Mario Sunshine. It was yesterday sometime. We are going to be every December that this channel exists. We're going to be doing the Coby&Tanner Christmas Party.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it's going to be labeled the Coby&Tanner Christmas Party 2021, 2022, blah, 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 so on and so forth. And so pretty much what it is we have a set schedule for what days we're going to be posting several things. It's going to be including gameplay, podcasts, reaction weekends, and a live stream on Christmas Day. It might not be long. It might be like a connected live stream on TikTok or something.
Mm-hmm.
But because, you know, we all have families to be with on Christmas Day, so we're not going to spend hours. We're not going to spend hours trying to set up a live stream on Christmas Day, but we're going to get one up. And yeah, it's going to be pretty fun. Because right now, we've never set schedules for videos or anything.
We've tried.
Because we both work a lot. So December, we already have the schedule. I'm debating on whether or not to make it public or not, or just maybe post it like surprisingly or something.
I mean, you literally just said it. This is going up on the channel. Like, you literally just talked about it.
Yeah. I don't know if I should like list the schedule for December, the posting schedule. I will say, I'll give you a little bit of information. I have it right here. There are 8 episodes throughout the month of December.
Entire month of December? We need more stuff.
Mm-hmm. You think so?
Yeah, for sure. We'll come up with other stuff.
Okay.
We can do my birthday live stream.
That's about how it's going now. Right now, we probably average like 4 to 8 episodes a month. Just you know, with our jobs and stuff going on.
I'm trying to get back into, you know, daily uploads, and it goes. There's YouTubers out there. I'm not gonna mention names, but you know, that'll just completely leave and not say anything and not get on, you know, any social media to say anything about them leaving. or anything like that. And
we're not going to mention names, but his initials are Cory Kenshin.
And
oh my god, I used to love him so much. It makes me so sad.
I can understand hardships in somebody's life and like dealing with stuff differently, but because on what I heard about that, he actually was going through a pretty hard time. Just like
hey guys, I'm going
issues.
through a hard time. It might be a couple months. I'll be back. I love you.
I mean, yeah.
Tweet it. You have Wi-Fi. Tweet it.
And that's the thing, you don't just abandon the 10 million people, just whenever you see fit.
Here's the
thing that really upsets me about this is all the big YouTubers have those messages that are like, listen, you saved my life. Your content it gives me reasons to keep going every day and stuff. And it really makes me think that when you just leave and like don't say anything about it, it really makes me think that you do not appreciate what you have in the slightest. Because, and it goes back into the PewDiePie discussion, these are the people who have given you everything. And, with PewDiePie, his answer is, I'm going to be a complete asshole to these people. And Cory Kenshin, I understand it, maybe one time, because like I said, everybody deals with stuff differently. You might not want all this, like, attention, or I mean, from even posting a simple tweet saying, "Hey, I'm not going to be making content for a while," but like, and I completely understand people deal with things differently, but I mean, when it happens on multiple occasions, people, your fans, these loyal people that love you and watch you every day and literally and pay your bills and have given you this wonderful life that you live, when you owe them, the least you can do is say, hey, I'm gonna need some time off. And because I know with me, like, I missed uploading for like, I think the longest I went without uploading was like 3 or 4 weeks, I think. And that was, at the beginning of this month, because like I told you guys in like the first episode of the podcast and stuff, I had to leave Corbin, and that's why we're doing this like online now, because I'm not in the same area as Tanner anymore, and I had to move out. But this is our career that we're trying to build, and it's like we cannot give up on this. No matter how many hardships hit me in life, this is because the YouTube channel. This makes me so happy to be able to do this, and like editing videos and posting videos, and like I smile, I laugh, I have such a good time. And I'm not saying that I don't have anything to live for. That's kind of like dark. I mean, I do. I have a giant family, giant penis. So what can I say?
You have a biggest fan.
You didn't laugh. Yeah. Did I post that?
No. What? Wait. No, me. I'm your biggest fan. You have
that
the biggest
really
fan.
Freaked me out, because I swear to God, last night, like, I was trying to make a TikTok of like, I was like, okay, so here we're sitting down with our biggest fan. Tell us a little bit about yourself. And I pointed the camera.
That would be funny. Post that.
It wasn't.
Do it.
It was so terrible.
Literally, videos that aren't funny go viral.
It was literally what I did was, okay, hi, my name is Coby from Coby&Tanner, and I'm actually sitting down here to conduct an interview with our biggest fan. And I go, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Why do you like Coby&Tanner so much? We're all curious to know. And then the camera pointed at the fan, and then it comes back to me. And I'm like, and my hat's like all stupid, and I'm like this. I'm like, please subscribe.
No. It would go viral if as soon as the camera flips to show the fan, cut it. That's the end.
I don't understand like viral
cut off videos.
I mean, no, I do. I love cut off videos. It's like the funniest thing ever. But like viral videos on TikTok, because like literally one could be like somebody just doing this. Sorry for the podcast listeners that can't see this. But that goes viral if you go and do something.
Yeah.
Like literally.
One thing that hurts me the most is I'm not saying this to. I'm just being honest with you guys when I say this, but we've had our TikTok ever since we've had our channel. It's been about 10 months now, 9-10 months, close to a year. And the thing that we have like 1,700 followers, and I love all 1,700 of you. But the thing that like
assholes,
the thing that just stabs a knife into my heart every time I see it, and I see it all the time, at least once a day. I'll be scrolling down on my For You page, my personal account, and I'll see a viral video, 1, 2, 3 million thousand, million likes. Well deserved. They're
Million
usually
thousand.
really good videos. The caption, I go down to it and it says, "First TikTok, hope I do good," or something like that. First TikTok, hope it goes viral. It's something like that. And you click on the page and it just has, hundreds of thousands of followers. And they've posted one TikTok. And
Yeah, it's
man, I'm very happy for them because it's very hard to do. I'm sure it's very well deserved, but it hurts
I don't
to see
ever
that kind of just super fast success. It
literally
hurts.
everybody has TikTok nowadays. You know the guy who's all like Maya he Maya who, you ever see that video that like
Yeah.
that dude that does that? He came back on TikTok and he done it again. It's like TikTok is like just this, it's a wonderful place. Like I
Yeah, it's
personally don't
funny.
like it. But I like posting on there because the opportunity to make somebody laugh, present that to me, and I'm gonna try my best. Which I love that about myself. Let me tell you something else that I love about myself and why I'm so great. I'm just kidding, but anyway, I was about to say you didn't laugh, and that really upset me. But I don't ever get on the For You page on TikTok or anything. Um, I used to a little bit, but with me, it's a common recurring theme of like somebody like will be dancing and then like the next one will just be something really stupid and like the next one will be like repent, like just some Jesus message. I don't know if that's just my customized TikTok.
Well, I was about to say you gotta know that you make your For You page.
I
So
guess
as
I
you go down and like the videos that you like,
mhm.
it gives you more of that stuff. So it will take sometimes days and weeks at a time to like enough videos to where your For You page is made of stuff that you like.
Mhm.
So you'll
That's
see stuff you don't like for a long
how does
time.
technology like that work? That is so cool.
Yeah.
No, but the thing I love about TikTok the most is it is just the community on there is just full of sweet, nice, loving people.
Ours.
Ours,
Ours.
yes, ours in
Our community.
specific. It's just 100% complete supportive and sweet people. They
Hmm.
literally comment on like all our stuff saying like, how have you guys not gone viral? You guys are gonna make it big one day and all this. It is the sweetest thing ever. Speaking of the sweetest thing ever, we are going to talk
Me.
about yeah, no, another thing that's great about me. MrMusicGaming. This guy has gone above and beyond to make us, to shout us out on more than one occasion. Which, I mean, come on, dude. Like, you're over here building your career, making these great videos, and you're going to take the time out of your day to support us and shout us out. It's like, how sweet can you be? So, I mean, if you're watching this right now, listen to this. Get on your phone, get on your computer, go to YouTube right now, type in Mr. Music Gaming, and give that man a subscribe because he's such a sweet guy. We love him to death. Um, so, and then he actually shouted out Ground Floor Gamers too on Instagram.
I seen that.
For shouting us out. So he was like, "I want to thank Ground Floor Gamers for shouting out my friends Kobe and Tanner." It's like,
He's
dude,
so awesome. He shouted out 2 people without even trying.
the sweetest man ever. So I mean, if you guys got a free subscribe slot, go subscribe to Mr. Music Gaming because he's on
Is
Instagram
there a
every day.
limit?
He's no.
No.
But I mean, if your fingers up for it, just if your hand muscles aren't hurting, just go do it. I guess.
I
But
don't know why they
anyway,
would be.
I know.
Anyways,
Yeah.
let me. I've decided while sitting here, I want to go through the schedule we have so far for the
Okay.
2021 Coby&Tanner Christmas party.
Okay.
Okay, so December 1st and December 3rd are our first two scheduled posting days. They're both gameplays. We don't have what the gameplay will be yet, but
Christmas
we're gonna
themed.
figure that out. It's hopefully gonna be Christmas or winter themed games, so we're gonna figure that out a little
Mm-hmm.
closer. The next is December 4th, and it is going to be a reaction weekend. It's actually the 1 year anniversary of the creation of this channel, so the
Oh,
reaction
it's
weekend
gonna
is
be.
going to be devoted to reviewing our best
Oh
moments,
man,
which I'm very
that gets me
excited for.
so giddy, man. I
All
cannot
right.
wait.
December 8th is the next one. It is a scheduled gameplay. December 11th
Wait, hang
is
on.
episode.
Back it up. So you're gonna sit here and talk about December 8th and not even talk about how it's your boy's birthday.
December 11th is episode. No.
Hang on now. That's gonna be a birthday stream, bruh.
Sorry birthday like
video stream, whatever. I mean, like just something about how cool I am.
Yeah. Well, you get to pick it since it's your birthday.
I'll be 21.
21.
That'd be a good like video.
Sorry, that wasn't funny.
Drunk reacting.
You want to listen to 21 Pilots the whole time?
Continue the damn list.
December 11th is episode 5. Again, that might not be episode 5 by the time we finalize the schedule. It's going to be a podcast, Christmas themed as possible. We can't promise that everything. We'll probably end up talking about how pharmaceuticals have become like it usually always right. Gas prices will be going up around Christmas time. They always do.
I never knew.
Okay.
That.
Yeah, well, everyone travels to see their family, so
shut up.
They got to get the money. December 18th, which is a week afterwards, episode 6, scheduled gameplay.
10 days after my birthday.
The next one, which is the next week, episode 7, episode 8, dropping on the same day, Christmas Day. Reaction weekend, Christmas special. 2021 Christmas special, reaction weekend. We're reacting to Christmas horror shorts, Christmas videos.
That was actually a plan we had in mind for one of the last reaction weekend.
Right. And the second is the little live stream that I talked about. So that's our schedule so far. 8 episodes. It'll change.
No, yeah.
But that's all we have so far.
And then November 10th. That's got to be a video that will probably get recorded before that. I want to meet up and like maybe go hiking or take because that's Dutch's birthday. Excuse me, by the way.
Yeah.
So I want to like go and like have a little day with Dutch, and we record it and put it on the channel for his birthday.
That's crazy. I didn't know Santa was born on November 10th. I didn't know it was Santa's birthday.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, go watch our copyright striked video, the Coby&Tanner 2020 Christmas special. I literally like
you typed in Christmas music.
I ripped the music straight off YouTube. Like I didn't think anything of it. Like we hadn't got copyrighted before, and I was like, well, I don't know how this works. So there's probably going to be an option to.
We just started. It was 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks old.
And then there was like, look, no.
Yeah.
There was more than one thing copyrighted in that too. It was the first song, and then like the jump scare sound. That's copyrighted. Yeah. That little jump scare that I used, that was copyrighted. I mean, I did get that straight off of YouTube too, but I mean, it's literally like a little music stand. It's like going boom, like what? Like, I mean,
boom.
And then I forgot what I was going to talk about before that. I had something on my mind right then, but it just left me with that. Oh yeah, YouTube, we need to have a talk.
Oh no.
I am furious to this day about this, and this happened. So, Together B&B, one of mine and Tanner's personal favorite games, aka GTA 6. That Together B&B is just the cover-up title. We've done four episodes on this now. Our last episode that we did on it, I made a thumbnail that had a little bit of cleavage in it. Woman's cleavage. And if I remember, I'll put in the picture right here in the video. Literally a fully clothed woman with just like the top of the boobies out, and it said Together B&B up here at the top, and that was our thumbnail for the video. And we get an email a few hours later, and they're like, "Your video, your thumbnail violates our sex/nudity policy."
Yeah.
I want everybody watching this right now after the podcast.
If you're 18 and older.
Yeah, if you're 18 and older. Go into the YouTube search bar, type in boobies, and look what pops up. And YouTube literally has the audacity to sit there and tell me that my thumbnail was violating the nudity/sex policy. I'm gonna stop it right there before this starts getting like crazy.
I'll tell you why. You want to know why?
Because this is ridiculous.
Because that was music, and they make YouTube money. We don't make YouTube money.
I guess. I don't know if that's how it works or not. We're still new to this. The channel hasn't even been live a year yet. We just started in December, like we was just talking about, and it's. But I mean, we got a lot to learn about it, but that is a very stupid thing when you can literally go and type in the word boobies in the YouTube search bar, and then all this crazy, stupid stuff pops up of, literally, like, you. Okay, I want to just. I'm gonna stop the topic here. Look up naked yoga.
What?
Just don't ask. Just look up naked yoga.
How did you find that?
Huh?
How did you find that?
My cousin told me about it because I was telling him about how stupid it was that our thumbnail got removed, and he was like, "Look up naked yoga. Look it up on your phone right now. Look what pops up. It, like literally, like actual boobs. Like just okay. I guess I like." But anyway, I'm done with that.
Can you believe Dashie's first video was 9 years ago?
God, man, he is just so great. When you want to talk about creativity and originality in YouTubers, I mean, look no further than Dashie. There's nobody like him. He's just like, I just don't understand how, because he's the same formula. Be loud, be energetic, be just this crazy dude. But it works. The entire video works so good. And, like, everything is fresh, original, funny. Hopefully one day we can be that good, where we can just, I feel like our content diverses a lot, with reactions and gameplays, and then the podcast and everything. And it's just like, hopefully one day, I like it, but, if we had just one sense of humor that we, just stuck with unintentionally, I could only hope that it would end up like that, because just infinitely creative, infinitely funny, and just Dash, if you're watching this, probably not, but we love you, man. Like, thanks.
You want to call him out?
Yeah, I just did.
Mario Kart? No, Mario Kart. Don't you want to? He's the Mario Kart king. You want to take his crown?
Now, Dashie, I'm gonna have to. I haven't played Mario Kart in a while, but. Dashie, if you are seeing this,
can always come out of retirement.
I guess I do challenge you in Mario Kart. Me and Tanner both do. I mean,
no, not me.
Find you a teammate, because it's gonna be 2v2s. One day when we're famous, if we ever get famous, you're gonna see this and you're gonna be like, okay, so this is a direct challenge at me right now. And any of you other YouTubers out there that think you're good at try not to laughs, I also challenge you right now. Because I'm gonna win that for sure. The Mario Kart I'm unsure about, because Dashie is pretty good. I mean, he hasn't played in a while, I don't think.
No, you got to be confident.
I mean, I'm not. I literally haven't played it in like a year, like, and that was just getting on there and like whooping my nephew's ass at it, So like, so we're gonna stop that there. Dashie, calling you out right now. You're gonna get destroyed at Mario Kart. I'm challenging you. I really want to meet you. Because you're really cool. That's kind of wild.
If he like said a sentence in my direction, I could just die peacefully. I've been watching him for so long, and just the fact that, isn't that kind of like the dream to grow up and just meet the people you grew up idolizing?
God, could you imagine though? Listen to this.
I've loved him.
Could you imagine growing up idolizing PewDiePie and never seeing him blow up on a fan, and then sending him a nice positive message, and then getting cussed the fuck out by literally your idol? Like,
I wonder if the message said like, "I'm so glad you're nice enough to never cuss out a fan."
I mean, it was like, thank you for all you do. This is probably not you, but like, you probably won't see this, is what it said, and like something like that. And it's like, I love you.
Do we know what it said?
I think, I don't know, but I mean, I'm sure that's what it said. I'm sure it was like, thank you for your content. I love you.
Right.
But imagine being that kid growing up watching PewDiePie and getting getting the opportunity to talk to your idol, and then that happens. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
We're gonna stop that there. This will probably be our last topic.
How long have we been going?
Hour and 4.
Oh man.
That was it's quick. This is probably our last topic of the evening. So Tanner has the entire schedule for December planned out, but as you guys know, we have a plan for October, which we've already talked about this. Tanner, yeah, he's not ready. We've already talked about this several times. Tanner is deathly scared of a video called "I Feel Fantastic." Um, is her name Tara? I told you what her name was.
I don't care. I don't
Tara.
want to know. I don't want to know.
If you guys don't know what that is,
I don't want to know that she has a name.
if you guys don't know what that is, it's just that weird, scary kind of video. Yeah, Tara. I wrote it down. She's like this robotic mannequin. That is like singing "I Feel Fantastic" while trying on different clothes and stuff, and then just a weird video. Yeah, and Tanner, that's like the most childhood trauma for this man.
Ugh.
So if you guys want to see Tanner react to that with us, me and the whole fan base, might even do it live during a reaction weekend for October. We had the idea. Every weekend we get back to reaction weekends every weekend, and mixing with regular gameplays, maybe scary stuff. It would in October we're definitely going to be jumping on the horror train a lot more. I think that'd be a really good idea.
The what?
The horror train.
Oh.
I mean, the horror train would be nice too, but the we want to react to disturbing stuff because usually our first reaction weekend was.
So we're gonna go back to the first one.
Yes, our first reaction weekend was literally like one of the most disturbing videos you can find on YouTube, possibly in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And Tanner that whole time was like, "Look, maybe we should not do this." That video has now accumulated like 2,000 views. So
it hit 2,000 yesterday.
That's crazy to me. And none of our other reaction weekends have done that good. And that's because like we've switched it up, which whatever we react to, we still love to react to and have such a good time doing it. It doesn't matter the views, honestly, as long as we enjoy what we're doing, we're gonna keep doing it. But what we started reacting to was just just kind of just horror shorts is what we did.
Yeah.
Possibly in Michigan was like a 20-minute video. Or 10. I can't remember. We made it like a 20 or 30-minute video.
It wasn't a short. It was like a home video.
Yeah, but anyway, our reaction weekends now, we've took a break from all the disturbing stuff, but the month of October we're gonna delve into the all the creepy and like disturbing, like dark webbish like videos that are on YouTube available for us to watch.
As long as they're legal and appropriate.
If they're on YouTube, it'll be legal, Tanner. I don't have a list
of
dark web like decapitation videos or anything. What? That's crazy to think that. But then October 31st, Halloween night, I would like to upload the video of Tanner, or maybe even a live stream. It would just depend, on our family plans and stuff. It is a holiday. Of me, Tanner, and you guys all reacting to I Feel Fantastic. But that is only if you guys get us.
I decide to do it.
No, I have you on camera agreeing to do it if they got us to 500 by October 31st.
And you know what else? You have me on camera disagreeing to do it right now.
Okay, whatever. No, I'm gonna whatever. No, I don't know where that video is, but I know you said it. It could have been off the record or anything, but Tanner, you can't deny these people if they literally get us to 500 subscribers by 31st. You cannot deny that.
You're gonna have to do some advertising. Yeah, we grow like one subscriber every 2 days, which is good. It's a good steady pace, but that's not the pace we need to be on. It's the pace I need to be on. But you gotta up your game if you want that to happen.
I mean, if you guys want to see Tanner react to his childhood trauma video, like a video he is actually scared of, like deep down, in fear.
The only video I'm scared of.
Yeah. Is it the only thing you're scared of? Besides, like, knives?
I'm scared of the ocean.
The ocean is pretty scary. But I love swimming, so I digress.
I think I don't look at the ocean and I'm like, oh god. But if I was If I was knocked out and I woke up uh, in the middle of the ocean and I looked all around me and I couldn't see land, that would be more terrifying than watching I Feel Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking sure it would too.
No, like that's you ask if that was the only thing I'm
It's
scared
more
of.
disturbing.
I fear that happening.
God bless, man. You know what my worst nightmare is? I probably shouldn't put this on the internet because if anybody ever wanted to get at me, being buried
What is it?
alive. I'm pretty sure that's like anybody's, but like, oh my actual god, man! Have you ever seen that movie?
You could get out of it.
Yeah, yeah, Tanner, I totally could. Let me just do the Kill Bill thing and 1 inch punch
Yeah,
the
exactly.
pine box open. Yeah, no, Kill Bill has a buried alive scene. Ugh, just the feeling of not being able to move, not being able to see, not being able to wiggle. Like, get out of my face with that shit. Like,
That's why I can't do those closed-in water slides.
I
I
haven't
have to
been
do
on one
like
of them
the
in.
half pipe. I can't do the closed pipes.
I haven't been
I've
to a
never done
water
it.
park in a long time. And I'm pretty sure I did do a closed pop. Could you imagine getting stuck in that, though?
That's why I don't
How
do it.
horrible that would be.
It's not the fear of what's happening, it's the fear of what could happen.
Exactly. That's why I'll never go skydiving, because you are literally putting... And I know there's like probably like one skydiving accident every like 10 years or something. That's probably not a real statistic, but I mean, it's...
Probably not even that.
I mean, yeah, but literally, if this one thing on your back, anything goes wrong with it, you're literally gonna die. Like, that's all there is to it. You are going to die.
Everyone's dying all the time.
That's true. Can't deny that. And with that, I think that's officially a podcast. What'd you think?
Let me get my fun fact up.
Okay. But so we're gonna end this one off with the knowledge that, you know, you're all gonna die one day. So you might as well subscribe to Coby&Tanner while you're still here. Make our lives a little bit better before we die, you know?
Okay.
Keep
talking.
No! Hang on. I had one more thing to talk about. I think we're going to start it tomorrow if Tanner's not busy. This is a little sneak peek, little preview, little tease. You guys know the game well. You guys love it. You guys didn't ask for it. Shadow of the Colossus.
B&B. Oh.
Shadow of the Colossus. I'm going to buy it tomorrow, and we're going to play the hell out of it. I've never played it. You'll find out tomorrow if you want to record and you're not busy. But
yeah, sure.
Shadow of the Colossus. Never played it, never experienced the story, just seen little gameplays on it, and it looks great. And I know it's a lot of people's favorite game, and we had the opportunity to play it, so we're going to play it starting tomorrow. Fun fact.
Fun fact number 3. The longest wedding veil, you know what that is?
Yeah.
Comes over. Okay. The longest wedding veil ever recorded was longer than 63 football fields.
Why? I bet she was like the whole time. Like,
that is nearly 23,000 feet.
I mean, come on, you can get a cooler fun fact than that.
You don't like that?
I mean, did you like go through a list and like that was the one you found? Like, oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, it's interesting. Like, why would they do that? But like, I'm sure there's like cooler stuff out there. Like,
okay, this is actually really cool. I didn't know this one. I can't believe I didn't know this actually. The voices of Mickey and Minnie Mouse got married in real life.
Aww. That is the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my life. Aww.
They were married 18 years.
So do you think, like, as they were saying, they were like, I do. I do.
Probably, I mean.
Okay, well, we'll end you off with that, I guess.
Just sign the divorce papers, please.
I don't want to be with you anymore, bitch. Okay. I bet they made a joke out of everything like that. I can only hope to have a wife like that one day.
He gave me this nice picture of them too.
No, is that actually them?
Probably not.
Think they have sex in those costumes?
Look at my little.
Oh, you got him?
Yeah.
It's a shame he's not your main character
Isn't he
anymore.
so cool?
Yeah.
I love him.
It's a shame he's not your main character anymore in anything ever again.
It's a shame your mom's not your fame.
Okay, you know what, dude? Fuck you. Goodbye. Thanks for watching the episode of podcast.
That was literally our only curse word, and it came in the last 10 seconds.
No, it wasn't.
Goodbye. I hope you have a good day.
It's not, but whatever. Tanner's stupid. Goodbye.